This is Adam Gorney, Rivals.com, here with the 2024 new rankings release, and we're talking to new five-star wide receiver Micah Hudson, who is now the number 2 wide receiver in the country, a five-star ranking. What do you think of it? What does it mean to you as you enter your junior year here?
Yes, sir. It means a lot. My hard work's actually paying off, and knowing not to get too big headed on myself and know that I got a lot coming for myself. I got a lot of, people trying to get in my way and stuff. And I just got to keep my head on straight and then just keep pushing.
We were talking before, and we'll talk again about it. The strengths that you have on the football field, your ability to go up and high point the football, to out jump defensive backs. There's so much that people like about your game, but kind of describe it for people that haven't seen it yet.
I'll say I'm really physical and I'm really elusive too, but I feel like I'm more physical than I am elusive. But if you need me to go run down the field fast as I can do it. Go up and get the ball, I can do it too. I really try to model my game after Calvin Johnson and Julio Jones a lot because those are my favorite players. So, yes, sir.
The mentality you have on the field. Some sophomores might take a step back. It seemed like you took a step forward and really wanted to prove yourself, even that young in your career. How has that helped you? And just what kind of mentality do you take to the field about proving yourself every time you're out there?
Um, yes, sir. Knowing the people, like going against bigger people and people that are older than you too, that really helps a lot. If you're gonna go against somebody that's not as good as you, it really doesn't get you any much better. But if you go against somebody that's a little bit better than you, or somebody who's way more physical than you, it really helps a lot. So I like to do things like that to get better.
There's still so much time left in your recruitment and a lot of ways that this can play out. But what has the spring been like for you in terms of just getting a feel of schools, and which ones have really kind of caught your eye so far?
I say A&M, Tennessee, Texas Tech, Ohio State, Oregon. Those are really have got my attention. I've been talking to them a lot lately. Well, A&M and Tech a lot lately, and I really like having good conversations with the coaches and getting to see the facilities down there too. And it's really nice getting up there and seeing how the coaches coach and how the players act, and seeing myself can be like the players one day.
Yeah, you're a Texas, an in-state kid, and Texas A&M is definitely coming after you pretty well. What is it about College Station? What is it about that program, Jimbo Fisher, the way that they seem almost destined to make the college football playoff at some point here? What is it that stands out so much about the Aggies to you?
I say the way that they talk to everybody. They try to treat everybody the same. They try to treat everybody with respect. You know, try to treat everybody just like family. Even the people that they offered that were at the camp, and the people they didn't offer that were at the camp, they still treated them the same. They want everybody to be the best to their ability. So, yes, sir.
Across the state, Texas Tech, definitely rebuilding. Joey McGuire has done a phenomenal job recruiting the state of Texas. Have you kind of felt that they've been really much more aggressive in the style that they're coming after you?
Yes, sir. I feel like they see a lot of potential in a lot of recruits, and they really try to get after them early. That way, they, I mean, they really want to get people they can get. Get a lot of good people before they're even as good as they, really will be. So I think they like to take a lot of chances on people and see the potential that those people have.
What is it about Tennessee? Because, a lot of Texas kids don't really talk about Tennessee, but now it seems like they have a lot of recruiting momentum and things are going really well there. What is it about the Vols that stand out so much to you?
Well, you see Nico's going there too, so that's a really big thing too. Like seeing who I'm gonna play with in the future, but also seeing their offense. I really want to see how it's like over there because they say they're an air raid offense. I see what they did with some dude. I remember his like freshman and sophomore year, he had like 5 catches the whole season, and then last year he had 64 receptions and 1,000 yards. So because they had a new offensive coach, so things like that, I want to see how that really turns out.
And then two others that you mentioned, break down Ohio State and the job that they've done with receivers, and Carnell Tate just committed there and everything else. What about Ohio State and then Oregon? What about them that stands out so much?
Ohio State, I think they really do a great job on producing real good NFL talent. Like, you see this year the draft, they had three receivers go first round, and Coach Hartline's a really good coach. I remember he came down to our spring practice and was coaching us up a little bit, and we not even his players. So, that really shows their culture and what they do a lot. So.
And then Oregon?
Oregon has always been my dream school, like since I was young. So I just want to get up there and see how it is up there. And I have a good little relationship with Coach Powers because he was at Baylor. So yes, sir.
Great. That again is new 2024 5-star wide receiver Micah Hudson here with Adam Gorney during the 2024 rankings release week.